Hello, hey everyone. This is Kendra. Welcome back to my channel. And if you don't know by now, I do little tarot card readings for K-pop idols, but I mostly started off doing them for BTS. But this reading, it's not really going to be a reading. It's going to be more of my part two to Sulli's reading, Sulli's reading. And I'm going to channel some of, what her messages is, what she wants to say. I also wanted to explain a little bit how I do this. I kind of just go in kind of like a meditative state, and I kind of just let their spirits come to me. Like I call, I said, hey, if you want to come forth and tell me what you want to tell me, I'm open. And I basically just say what they're telling me or what I hear. So that's kind of like how my talent works. And yes, sometimes I do see them if they show themselves to me. Sometimes I could see them clearly like a human body, or sometimes I can just see them as a spirit, basically like a white apparition or anything like that. Does it scare me? No, it doesn't scare me because I understand. Oh, sorry. I understand the process of death and what happens after it, and I understand that it's really not a scary thing, and that I personally don't believe that there's no such thing as death. It's just only a spirit or an energy or your soul just basically taking another form, coming out of the human matter body and into a probably another form, a spiritual form, or a dog or anything like that. Pretty much that's how I think about death. I don't think of it as a scary thing or some kind of sacred thing that you shouldn't and shouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? How people have those strange rules. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to kind of let people know because a lot of people ask me that. But so let me get into what Sulli is trying to say. Kind of please bear with me with the pausing and everything. I'm trying to like reiterate or repeat what is coming through. So give me 1 minute. She said yes, she's here and she's very angry, which I already know. She says she has a lot to say. She said, first of all, I want to talk about my life here on earth and how painful it was for me. She said, especially when I started to enter into the training period of her life. She said that was very painful and she felt very lowly of herself. She said like it broke her in a way to where she felt like she can never get her confidence back. She said she felt like they stole her smile. She's showing me an image of her holding herself and like comforting herself, like rocking back and forth. She said that SM looks like such a nice, glamorous, bright company, but she says their teachings, their rules, their regulations really, she said the things that they teach there, it really breaks the artist spirit. She said it's really not good. She said that's why there's so many suicides. She says like they break something in you. She felt like they broke something in her. She said some people come out unbroken, and she says some people they become broken or they have cracks. She's showing me cracks of like she's showing me like a rock with some cracks in it. Now she's talking about FX. She said, when I was in FX, I was already broken when I came to debut. She said, I was already broken inside. She said that there are days when I was high and happy, and then there were days when I was low. She said that when they first debuted, their career wasn't as successful as they thought, and they had to constantly keep working through that. She said, but I myself, on my own, you know, when she was doing her acting and all that stuff, she was successful. But then when she got into FX, she had experienced what not being successful was like, and she said she learned a lot from that. Oh my gosh, why did that go? That's so weird. Why did my candle go out? Like, it's not even burnt all the... I'm just gonna leave it. That's a sign. Anyways, go on, girl. What else you gotta say? She said that at the time when she decided to leave FX, her, you know, they weren't out for a long period of time, and she said it was making all the members in the group depressed. She said that they really had to stick together and console each other. She said, I remember feeling like it was so unfair. So I'm asking her, like, what was the reason behind them not putting them out anymore? Like, she said because they had a new improved girl group that they had wanted to come out with. So she said in a way they kind of forced them out. She said that really broke their hearts. They didn't know what to do. So she said, so some members just went on to do their solo stuff. Yeah, she says some members just waited till they had their turn to do their solo stuff, or till the group was able to come back together, make music, and date and come back. But she said that never happened, and they waited and waited, and then she just decided to leave and move on. She said during that time of waiting, she said she grew stronger and more resilient, sort of rebellious, and she decided that she wanted to move on. So that was her decisioning into leaving the group. She said, I wanted to be free. She said, but when I yearned for that freedom and asked for the freedom, she wasn't expecting to pay a price for it. And she said the price was pretty much the fans or the haters making bad comments and pretty much cyberbullying her pretty much, but yeah. So she's saying like the combination of being cyberbullied and also dealing with depression and demons that was already there, she said that pretty much was the catalyst that set her up to commit the suicide. She said she started to feel like no matter what she did, it was never going to be good enough for anybody. She said she was having glimmers of hope here and there because, you know, she started working again. She said, but she felt like the more she did, the more people criticized. So she said she just felt like she couldn't please anybody. So she said she really started to question a lot, like, why was she here? She said when she began to question that, she began to feel tired, like just really tired of life, people, the society. She said just it all. She said my friends really did try to make an effort to comfort her. She's showing me like pictures and glimpses of like friends coming over talking. But she said it just didn't do much for her. But she said she did try to, get through the day and still try to pick herself up, but it didn't work because she said she was just so tired and exhausted with everything. She said she just wanted to be in a place where she could be completely happy. She said, I felt miserable for a very long time. So I'm trying to go into detail of the suicide. So just, hey, a trigger warning for anybody once I try to get into the details of this, because I do go into details like I did on my last one. So just a warning. She said that there was a last straw for her. And she's showing me that Instagram, in my mind's eye, she's showing me that Instagram live that she did where, they were criticizing her. So she's showing me that and basically saying that was her last straw. She said, I just realized that people were never going to change their mind about me. That they were never going to see her as she really was. I'm so sorry. Like, I think I'm feeling her emotions. So, like, I might be crying through this because, yeah, sorry. Honestly, it's so weird. Like, I'm getting emotional out of nowhere. Okay. Whew. She said that they never was gonna like truly see her for who she was. She said everybody had this tainted idea about who I was as a person. And she just felt like no matter what she did, she wasn't going to change their minds. But she said, but I knew that deep down inside that I was a good person. She said the night leading up to her, committing the suicide, she said that she drank that night. She said she drank very heavily that night. And she said that is what let the demons get the best of her. Yeah, she said she let the demons get the best of her. She let it overcome her. She said she kept having this repeating thought of, I just don't need to be here. I'm not sure if I'm getting this correctly, but she basically said that she hung herself. She's showing me her apartment, and she's showing me kind of like how she did it in my mind's eye. But I'm asking how her friends found her in the apartment because, like, sorry, I'm not repeating what she's saying. I'm talking out of my own logical mind. Because like when I kept on reading the articles to see exactly what happened, like there were no details of what exactly happened to her. Like exactly how did she kill herself? Did she hang herself? Did she cut herself? Anything like that. Like I couldn't get any details. So I'm hoping that the details she's showing me is correct. Cause she's just showing me how she pretty much hung herself. I'm trying to see, did she leave a letter or anything? She said she did write a letter with something simple, something short and simple. I don't think the letter really went into detail of anything. So it seems like when they went into her apartment, that's how they found her. They found her like she hung herself. So I'm asking her, after she hung herself and she got out of her body, how did she feel? She said when she got out of her body, she felt released, she felt relieved. She said she felt light. She said she looked at herself and she kind of just said goodbye. And she said she went and she moved towards the light. She said she didn't stick around for too long. She's giving me like this big like sigh, like like that. That's how she felt. I'm asking her if she like regretted anything, regretted even doing it. She said weirdly, strangely, she has none. She said she has none. She said it was just really her time to go. She said I needed to go. She said she had to replenish herself. She's kind of like showing me how her life here on earth kind of darkened her heart or dimmed her light, and she needed a break from that. So I'm coming kind of like close to closing this out, so I just want to ask her if she has anything else she wants to say about the company, anything else she wants to say to friends and family. She said about SM, the company, that don't get fooled with the glamour and the lights and the cameras. Behind all of that, SM is a shark. They don't do their artists right. They don't treat them right. She's giving me the same message that Jung Hung has given me, where they're gonna get their karma. They're gonna get what's due to them for what they're doing. I'm trying to like ask her, how does she feel about K-pop as a whole? She says that she feels like K-pop has become a system of like entrapment. It's kind of like you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. It's like kind of like how we feel as fans, like, oh, we want to support our artists, but we're actually supporting the company, the toxic company. So it's kind of like a whole thing. She says like a whole thing created to like just keep us kind of like entrapped in it and keeping it going. Yeah, she keeps on saying it's like an entrapment. She said it's all created that way just to keep it going, to keep K-pop going. She said that's how she feels about K-pop. Anything you want to say? Family, friends? She's saying that she loves everyone dearly. She really did, but she needed to go. She said, please find it in your heart to just let me go and let me heal. She said she loved everyone dearly who loved her back and really seen the true her. She's apologizing for leaving the way that she did, but she's saying that she didn't see any other way. She's saying that's all she really has to say. She says that she just hopes that, whatever other members that are left over and all her family and everything could heal. They can all find some time or place or something to heal. That's what she's saying. Finding time to heal. She said, yep, that's it. All right, that's all I got. Okay, wow. Whew. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cry. Man, all right. So I hope that answered everybody's questions. If not, you guys can comment below. Yeah, that's all I have. I will see everyone in the next video. Everyone stay blessed. Bye.